both from Vizag. So
Yeah.
there's that common ground.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's yeah. I thought that'll be. I didn't want. I wanted people to figure out how this happened, but that's an easy cheat code that she just let go.
It's my mother tongue because delivering these kind of lines, it's not easy if you don't know the language.
The kind of films that I'm doing next are also pretty much on the same line.
I mean, it's only been a year since I've been married, and my whole career, all of my work has come from my independent journey. For now, my career and family are very separate.
Yeah, so from an outsider standpoint with no background, it's definitely a challenging pathway. Ever since my breakthrough film 35, I've been getting these messages.
Starting with lots of auditions and me being part of projects that are slightly on the counterculture side of things. I'm interested in women who matter to the story, that they are not ornaments.
We have a one cryptic message in this film. It's not just like any regular commercial crime suspense thriller, something like that.
If you have watched the trailer of Cheekatilo and if you are not yet engrossed in it, then you are watching it wrong. Let me tell you, because the team has not done anything wrong. They have done everything right. And I'm very excited as I'm joined by the amazing team of Cheekatilo. And I think they're going to mesmerize us all when the movie comes out. And I will begin with Sharan, you. The world of this movie is so intriguing. And I think true crime podcast we have seen in shows like Only Murders in the Building in the West, but like in Indian context, we have not yet explored how that kind of impact and affected. For you, what was the thinking behind going into that zone and kind of using that as a vehicle to bring out the story?
Yeah, hi. Actually, it's not just like a regular crime suspense thriller. So we need to interact with the other protagonist Sanja herself. She started a crime podcast, true crime podcast. That is a very new to our region people. We have a very few crime podcasts here, so it will be like a new background. It's just like a backdrop we are added to the crime suspense, and we have a one cryptic message in this film. It's not just like any regular commercial crime suspense thriller, something like that.
Yeah.
So we have a we have a mixing of it's just like a true crime podcast. It's truly just like a urban thing, and we have some episodes in rural districts of Andhra Pradesh. So it's just like a mixing of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sobhita, I must tell you that we had gotten very used to seeing you at least once every year. So last year felt very empty. So just wanted to ask, like, was it like a conscious choice, or was it like somehow things worked out that way that there was no release last year? Or like, did you think that this, even though it's just a small gap, but it was somewhere needed for you?
Actually, in 2023, I was just remembering, I've had, I mean, in that phase, not that exact year, I've had, Kurup, Ponniyin Selvan 1, 2,
Yeah.
Night Manager 1, 2, Made in Heaven 2, then an English, I mean, an American release. There was just so much content that was coming out. But I think I've had my career that went in phases where, I'm shooting,
Yeah.
shooting, and boom. So last year for me, I mean, this film we started last year. In 24 we started 2024. So now it's finally coming out. Last year I have been shooting a lot actually. So I guess it's in waves.
Yeah, but was it kind of refreshing also being away from this whole media frenzy? These all eyes on you, because somewhere I know there are eyes on you still, but like somewhere you were not interacting with people like one on one and going out there. Was it a little
Oh
bit?
man, I missed you.
This is the answer I was looking for. Yeah. But Vishwa, I must ask you that getting into this world of true crime and kind of working with Sobhita and Sharan, like, firstly, how was that experience for you? Because I was just reading you and Sobhita kind of started your career also around the same time. It was in 2016, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, my first release in 2017. Yeah,
Yeah, but like around the same time. So,
around the
firstly,
same
how
time.
was it building that rapport with Sobhita and also like working under the leadership of Sharan?
We hit it off on day one itself. Like for some reason, we just had so much of similarity in the way we think and approach the character and scenes. So like where so a certain thing that I would point out or a certain thing that she would point out coincidentally would be the same thing. So yeah, it's a rare occurrence, and I'm very fortunate that sort of a thing happened on the set. Hence my like I would just walk in like with the feeling of these are our people and we are just gonna like uh, very professional yet like very friendly situation. So I think I had my best bet in terms as an actor to free flowing sort of a take on the character, which is
Akash,
only possible because of the team that I have.
we are both from Vizag. So
Yeah.
there's that common ground.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's yeah. I thought that'll be. I didn't want. I wanted people to figure out how this happened, but that's an easy cheat code that she just let go. Yeah,
She
that's
just let the cat out of the bag very early.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But Sharan, like, why did you choose to go the digital way for the release of the film and not the theatrical way?
It's an Amazon original film. It's already original film.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have collaborated with Suresh Productions. It's the legendary production house here. So yeah, it's not like it's completely Amazon original film.
It
Okay.
was always
It was
Okay.
designed
never
like this.
intended for a theatrical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But like, Sobhita, like, I was just reading that Venkatesh sir praised you for the trailer of the film. So, firstly, like, when industry veterans like this kind of recognize your work, how much does it add to your confidence level?
No, it's obviously, you feel like, wow, I hope, people connect with this film. I mean, he praised the
Yeah.
film, if I'm not wrong, the trailer, not me,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah. He praised the trailer and you both.
Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah, you feel like you feel motivated. No, you want to go out
Yeah.
there and everyone works so hard, right? Filmmaking is not an easy job.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
when you make a film like this, we shot this in 30 days, very like tightly wound project, because
Yeah.
we had faith in the material, we had faith in the story. And when you're backed by an Amazon Prime, a
Mm.
Suresh Productions, so somewhere you feel like, okay, let me give it my best shot. So
Yeah.
as support starts pouring in, you feel a little relief, and you want it to reach people. So maybe through him saying it, a few more people
Yeah.
will come to know of the film. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. And
And
if I'm not wrong, this is your third Telugu project and second, like pure proper Telugu, because Major was a bilingual film. It's been a while since you kind of dabbled into the language. Firstly, how was it kind of getting to speak the language? Because you can, firstly.
Yeah.
So, how was it kind of getting into that zone and getting into? Because somewhere we always speak about that, somewhere this kind of rooted cinema, this kind of cinema is very rooted in the culture, which maybe somewhere in Hindi, there are sparse projects like this. So for you, how to was it to kind of get into that zone?
See, when I signed the project, I didn't think so deeply. Yes, I was
Mm.
definitely, you know, I am deeply connected to Telugu cinema as an audience, as a consumer. Um, but when I started performing, the experience is so effortless,
Yeah,
and it is so smooth that you enjoy it. And this character,
yeah,
especially, uh, she's a podcaster. So there's a lot of very uh, crisp vocabulary that's used. So I
yeah,
felt very relieved that I'm glad I speak this language. It's my mother tongue, because
yeah,
delivering these kind of lines, it's not easy if you don't know the language.
yeah,
So I enjoyed it a lot.
yeah. And Vishwadev, like I was just reading one of your social media posts where you had praised about the support of Rana Daggubati. So, firstly, I want to ask, like, how much has it been influential in your career, getting a support and getting a backing from someone like in collaborating with?
Yeah, so honestly, from ever since my debut, to really find my ground, to really find my stance as a filmmaker, all of us are filmmakers. All of us are wanting to tell stories. So
Hmm.
as a storyteller and the kind of cinema that I want to associate, the voice that I want to bring out, or the directors I want to like work with, Rana
Yeah.
has played a very pivotal role in like in my, so if there's somebody I'm deeply indebted to in my for my career or the kind of work that I'm getting now, like post 35 or like post associating with Rana from Parishan times, he's
Yeah.
been a major support and he's definitely encouraged us with the only intent that we like me and my team and my sort of the company that we've Volte Productions that we've put together. Sorry to plug
Hmm.
in, but he's really like supported the spirit and the passion that we've bring to the table
Yeah.
and the kind of new storytelling that we're trying to evolve. And it's always that one thing that's trying to push the boundary more than trying to cater to a certain audience or trying to play what's already the the normal. So
Yeah.
to really be on the edge of telling a story in a
Yeah.
certain way with a certain kind of dialogue and exploring the possibilities of new filmmaking is something that I'm very interested in. That's what kind of gets me excited to go on the set. Yes, Siroj Mano Edo. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, today we're trying to do something different. Yes, today we're so that's the atmosphere that I thrive in, and that's what gives me the high. Like to be like wanting to blend, what is popular cinema
Hmm.
and what is the new and evolving format of cinema.
Coconut in
To really put that together is something that I
English,
enjoy and I
English,
want to
Telugu,
do
Hindi.
more and more. And the kind of films that I'm going doing next are also pretty much on the same lines. So yeah, I've given an elaborate
Yeah.
answer on that. So sorry about that.
Yeah, no, no, it's very good that you did. Because I was reading one of the few lines of your caption were about like you come with no backing and how influential does it become when someone like him kind of supports you. And in this, I think you and Sobhita had this thing that you come from the outside, but yeah, Sobhita, now you belong to a family which has a legacy in the South industry. How do you see the dynamics of the industry kind of change as per work when it comes to both sides of it, when you come from outside and when you are part of the family legacy?
I'm, I mean, it's only been a year since I've been married, and my whole career, all of my work has come from my independent journey. So
Yeah.
I don't yet know, like in the sense that yes, I am married or a part of a family that's in the film, like it's an institutional, you know,
Yeah.
uh, legacy family, but my work has been very separate, so I see them as
Mm.
family, not as industry. So for me, when I
Yeah.
meet them at home, they're still like my family. So
Yeah.
so that I don't know yet. Maybe in the future I will understand better, but for
Mm.
now my career and family are very separate.
Yeah, so from an outsider standpoint with no background, it's definitely a challenging pathway to navigate. And that's why I always say, like, having some support from somebody who believes in your work is so important. Whether it is like somebody like Rana or somebody like your friend, like I've had my friend who really believed in my talent as an actor, like Sid. I'll have
Yeah.
to because so sometimes you're just some of the days are very cheekatilo if I may
Very
say that.
dark, yeah.
You're in the
Yeah.
dark and there's so many other factors that have to align for your
Mm.
work to shine. Like it's not just the story, it's the director, it's the if it's the company that you're associated with. So when amidst all of this and you feel, dude, am I like navigating such a tough path, and what if my odds don't land? And that's when you need
Yeah.
a friend, a supporter, like somebody like a Rana, somebody like a Sid, who I've been very lucky, and I wish like all artists with the true intent have, is to somebody to like reinstate, yes, you have it in you and we want to see you. And ever since
Mm.
my breakthrough film 35, I've been getting these messages which keep motivating me every day. Keep, we want to see more of you, we want to see more of you. Like I'm not somebody who wants to like shove myself up onto the faces of the people without the intent that they want to see more of me. So hence it's very encouraging for me to like really give what I can best, you know.
But Akash, we've spoken about this before. Like
Mm.
my journey is starting with lots of auditions and me
Yeah.
being part of projects that are slightly on the counterculture side of things.
Yeah.
When you're part of that kind of groove, I don't know if you seek at least for me, I'll speak for myself. I don't think I seek support. I seek uh, belief in my own self, because the
Yeah.
choices I've made have been, I don't want to loosely use the word unconventional, because I believe
Mm.
all kind of creative ideas can coexist,
Yeah.
and everything can be mainstream if it is
Yeah.
made in a certain way. Uh, the kind of person that I am, I think I'll always look to my own self for decision making or support
Yeah.
or the way forward. So my now being associated with, a family that's in films, I doubt if that'll ever have an influence on me.
Yeah. Yeah, and we will won't say unconventional, but your choices have always been content driven. I still remember Kala Kandi is one of my favorite films, and I will forever stick by that. It is one of the films I feel like didn't get its due when it kind of released. Hopefully, in time it will. But Sumita, like since you moved to Hyderabad, has your work approach towards choosing work and how do you kind of approach your choices? Has it kind of changed in any way, or has the kind of offers coming your way kind of changed in it?
The opportunities, I mean, I'll say more like this. I have more clarity about what
Yeah,
kind of work I want to do. There is no attempt to try and belong in spaces that I don't connect with. I
yeah,
I am deeply interested in characters that have agency,
yeah.
women who play or take decisions that have consequence, whether
Hmm.
the woman is likable or unlikable. I'm interested in women who matter to the story, that they are not
Yeah,
ornaments. So this, across whichever genre, I'm looking for this sort of gravitas in role. So that
yeah,
that clarity I have much better now. I don't fight that natural instinct anymore.
yeah. But all by the way, let me tell you, you look so pretty in the Chikatilo trailer. Like I think the whoever has styled you deserve brownie points for it. You look so. I don't think we have ever seen you. We have seen you in saris, but like at this Indian wear, but not never like this.
This is,
So.
yeah, closer to, like, I guess, a realistic portrayal. So thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, but it's very. But Sharan, like, are you a listener of true crime podcast in real life? Have you, or maybe for the research of the film, did you listen to them? Like, how do they kind of influence you as a listener? Firstly, I ask.
Frankly saying, I'm not listening. I'm not listening to so much of podcast and all. Yeah.
Okay. The film's world, there's dark, there's grittiness, there's also this somewhere, Sharon, do you feel the medium of OTT kind of offers you more leeway and more freedom to explore that kind of genre and that world, maybe because there might be some limitations if the film would have gone to the big screen. So somewhere OTT as a medium also give you much more liberation to kind of explore it more free.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Amazon original film, and
Yeah,
this Prime Video, we can reach it to globally. We can reach it to global
yeah,
audience, something like that. So whatever we had a vision or something, through Prime Video, it will reach us to global audience. So that is a big form of audience, something like that. Yeah.
yeah. But so the one thing I want to ask you that today we see a lot of talk about PR culture that is happening, and I feel you are one of those people who has never like very much engrossed yourself in that. And I'm sure, like you, we have worked in an industry where there would be many people who would be telling you to kind of pursue that and be like more, put more effort into that. How do you kind of keep yourself away from it, and how do you see it kind of benefiting and hampering the kind of working of the industry?
I think over the past few years, in brief pockets here and there, I've worked with a PR firm. But I think for my personality, or the kind of choices I'm keen on making, or the kind of life I want to lead, I think I've decided that, I'm not going to require this sort of amplification. I don't want
Yeah,
to be visible 24/7, or I don't want to be spoken about, liked all the time. That's not
yeah,
my interest, so I don't find it uh, useful for me. So I don't work with PR, but maybe it works for someone else. So it's not, there's no fixed rule. There is,
yeah.
you can only have your preferences, and I think I have clarity about my own.
Yeah, I have spoken to a few actors about this. Somewhere, do you feel like because of not just talk about PR, but there's this thing about getting spotted, doing events and everything. Somewhere the priorities change and like peripheries become the priority instead of work at times in this industry.
I mean, I wish I had the answers for everything, honestly, because
Mm,
there are so many things we figure along the way. And me
mm,
being someone who most of my projects were already counterculture in their own way. And
mm,
I am someone who does not come from the film world or even Mumbai. I came from Vizag. So for me, everything
mm,
I learned on the go. And I've arrived at an understanding of what I would like and what I wouldn't like. What does work
yeah,
and doesn't work, I don't know for people. I know only for myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me tell you, Sobhita, this much time is not enough to always chat with you. I think we need more time, more one-on-one time, and hopefully, I'll get some more time with all three of you soon, and this film will be a huge success. But
Thank
can't
you.
wait to talk to you in person, Sobhita. Been a very long time. I have
Yes.
a very soft corner for you. You
Thank
know that,
you.
and it always will be. And
Very
sorry, I
much.
didn't begin with it, but this is the first time I've talking to you after my marriage. So congratulations.
Thank
I
you. Thank
forgot
you.
to
Thank
say
you.
that.
Thank
But
you.
thank you so much, all of you, and wish all of you all the best for the
Thank
film.
you
It
so
will be
Thank
much.
you.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank